The spray and flourish along with our flower magic, you're really not getting the best results on anything that you grow.
Peony, my favorite scent. Oh, I love that. Oh, God, love you. Oh, that's so good. I love peony. And I've never in my life seen a coral peony. Have you?
You know, let me tell you, last year we had a 3-piece garden peony, 1 piece, but it was a choice of 3. By far, this was the most popular. This one sold out.
Oh, my
so
word.
Eric and I discussed it. What can we do this year? Well, what we did, we brought you 3 pieces, not a choice of these coral queen Victorian voluptuous peonies. All 3, yes.
Well, you said it right there, voluptuous.
They are.
I'm going to hand this beauty back to you. Low feature price on this, 2 easy payments, brand new this season with free shipping and handling. 2 payments of $16.86. So I was talking to Devin earlier, and he was saying that you call this like a tropical sunrise in its color
and fragrance, because it reminds you of a plumeria from Hawaii. They're also known as the pink Hawaiian. So these are one of our power perennials. A power perennial is something that we can guarantee grows strong in any kind of conditions. This will grow in poor soil, rocky soil. It totally takes care of itself. Deer resistant, and by the 3rd year, you're going to have over 50 flowers per plant.
My word.
In May.
You know, I'm noticing too how thick the stem is.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Okay,
I love
tell
that.
me.
So here we are. This is where we found these at the Chelsea Flower Show. This is in the Marquee Ballroom. This is where the best of the best is shown. So the next one you'll see are all the different peonies that were awarded. You'll notice at the top row is the Coral Queen Victorian Peony. That's the highest honor in the highest room at the Chelsea Flower Show, #1 flower show in the world. And there you go, in the garden by the 3rd year.
Look at it. That's a lot of flowers.
Yes.
And the scent is beautiful.
Yes, the color is like a tropical Hawaiian sunset, and the fragrance reminds me of a Hawaiian lei. With proper care, this is what you'll get by the 3rd season.
What's proper care? What do I do?
Okay, well, you put it in really any kind of potting soil. It doesn't matter. It will grow in full sun or part sun, and you water it in the 1st year. By the 2nd and 3rd year, it takes care of itself. Let me put it like this. If you have a brand new house and you're sort of a lazy gardener, like I can be sometimes, and you're like, I really want to do my gardening. I'm just doing a little bit of container gardening, but I don't want to go out there and really tackle it. Folks, look, hold this one more time. This is all you're doing is you're burying these 3 bare root cuttings here. You're going to dig a hole about 2 inches deep, drop these down in there. That's it. Water 'em. I'm telling you, by the 3rd year, you are going to look like an expert gardener.
Those are big bare roots.
They are big bare roots,
thick ones.
and they have at least 3 eyes on them per stem. But this is a power perennial. This will make you look like you're an expert gardener, no matter what your level of gardening is. And you can grow them in containers.
How soon before? What's it going to look like the 1st year? I mean,
the 1st season, you can have some flowers unless you're deep down south where it gets really hot early. These grow from zone 3 to 8. That's Minnesota all the way down to northern Florida.
Okay.
But by the 2nd and 3rd year is when you are going to say, boy, I wish I had picked up several sets of these. I have no regrets in planting these. They're beautiful lined up along your driveway, along the side of the home, wherever you want. And what I love is because they're a power perennial, Antonella, you can count on these to come back every spring. They bloom in May. So say around the time you're having your graduation parties, you're having Memorial Day parties, you're really enjoying getting outside in the garden once again. This is when
these are alive.
Yes,
these are there
when they're blooming.
When they're blooming. It's
for
like
100 years, my dear.
Oh, wow.
100 years.
Yeah, so they are an all-time
a long lived.
They're one of my favorites as well, if not my very favorite for scent. I love your hydrangeas as well, but
thank you.
The peony, really, for the scent, I always put it somewhere where I will be sitting outside, where I walk by a lot.
Yes.
Because once they open, this is not a flower that you have to get down to smell it. It is one that wafts through the air. So when I walk by and you get this waft of peony, my family makes fun of me, but I make everyone come outside. I'm like, come on, it's time to smell the peony. Everyone
right.
comes. It is heaven sent. The scent.
And let's show them the
color-
stem. You had mentioned how strong those stems are. Hold
well,
that up.
These heads aren't going to dip over, are they, with the
No,
hard rain?
look, these are
Look at
these are
this.
not. And let's even hold it lower so people get the idea. Look, if you have grown peonies before, you could never do this. These are extra sturdy
Good night.
stems.
Look at that.
Extra large flowers and extra
Even look at, show them. You
fragrance.
guys have to see the back of the heads. Look at this, because I want you to see underneath the mop head.
Yeah.
That is not a little skinny thing.
So you're right, they won't flop over
That is
in the
not
heavy
gonna
spring
flop
rains.
over, because
You're
I
right.
run outside during the rain and shake them. I don't want them to be laying
Be
on the
heavy
ground.
with the- yeah, you
These
won't
are
have
going to
to do
be
that.
up strong and just beautiful.
You're
and the
absolutely
coral
right.
color.
This,
Wow.
this sets yourself apart from your neighbors that love peonies. No one else has these coral colors. I mean, you can find them online, but for about the price of 3. I want to tell you, Eric and I worked really hard this year to bring you a set of 3. They might not have these available for another 2 or 3 years because we took the entire field, all that we could get to bring this 3-piece
Well,
collection.
isn't it true that you guys, you don't send out, what you send out is usually 2-3 years old?
They are,
So,
yes, in this
you're
case.
not getting this brand new little sprout.
No, you're not.
You're getting plants that have been nourished and grown in over 3 years. So when these do sell out, we have to wait for the next 2-3 years to nourish and grow and get it all back together again.
Especially with these, because these are so hard to find. Okay, folks, we might have white, we might have yellow, we might have pink, but we won't have these coral. Eric and I talked about it. We really don't think we'll have this 3-piece coral next year.
Okay, so here's what we're talking about. 2 easy payments of $16.86, low feature price. These are brand new this season. I'm just going to tell you right now, over 500 of these are already ordered. Don't worry about the shipping, because, well, there's free shipping and handling with this. By the way, the whole show's on Easy Pay too. I think I forgot to tell you that. But what I wanted to let you know is when these come to your doors, that's when we put it in the ground, right?
You're
you
right.
guys do the figuring for us.
We do it. So aren't you lucky that we didn't send them out early and you had this terrible snow this past weekend?
Yeah.
So no, we sent them to you right at the right time. Look, if you're new to the gardening field and you're like, oh, I'm a sort of lazy gardener, I want something like this in my garden.
Wow.
But it's going to take too much work. No, not these. These are power perennials. If you can dig a hole 2 to 3 inches deep, put these in full to part sun. By the 3rd year, you're going to have 50 flowers per plant. I would suggest ordering several sets. You'll have no regrets.
Wow.
Folks, it'll make your yard look like you are a master gardener.
Yeah. What's a power perennial? What does
A
that mean
power
exactly?
perennial is a perennial that you can count on for coming back year after year with no special care. That performs beautifully. You know, these do not require special care. Once they're established in your yard, you're not babying these plants.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay?
Oh, I love
That's
them.
a power
I love
perennial.
Them. That's awesome.
It's like you plant it and forget about it.
Just after it's established. Okay.
Yes.
You get all three. It's a 3-piece, but I love what Court was saying. If I were you, I would get a couple sets. Line the whole driveway.
Yes.
Line the whole walkway. Do a circle garden. Create one. In other words, in your backyard, do a semicircle of
love that.
coral peonies and pop a bench down in
Now
there.
you're talking, Antonella.
Oh,
What
my
a
word.
beautiful idea.
That's
and you will
gorgeous.
have so many cut flowers to share. You know, flowers are a lot like life. It's just better when you share them.
Oh, that's so sweet. I like that.
Well, you take these home tonight.
Oh dear,
All right,
look
these are
at
for
that. You guys, seriously, look
Life
at that.
just got better.
Oh, it got great. It just got great.
These are
you
for you.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Look at how, and they're long stemmed.
Beautiful,
I mean,
strong stems.
oh, strong
large
and long. I
flowers.
love it.
Strong and
Low
long.
featured price on this. These are brand new this season. It's all 3 of them. It's a 3-piece Coral Queen Victorian Peony. The scent, the color, the ease of growing, and it's what I love about Roberta's is nobody else really has what they have. And I've been gardening forever. I love gardening, but I have all the regulars, you know?
Yeah.
I like to have the unusual
You plant
now.
these, and then the next one coming up, the agastache.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, a butterfly magnet. And it
Wow.
also has fragrance. I told you there's flower power in this
there's
show.
flower power for sure. I love it. Okay, so there it is, the peony. Oh, a lot of those have been picked up, by the way. Now, this is in the show, too. This is what I'm talking about with